Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, it's getting towards the end of November now, and all the rhubarb has died back. We stopped harvesting at the end of July. We took a few to Malvern, but realistically we should let the rhubarb flourish until it dies back at the end of July onwards, and that way the crowns will be ready for their winter sleep, and as we know, they'll start growing again in January. I'm going to get all this tidied up, and then this year I'm going to add some manure. You might be able to see here the remains of the wood chips from last time, so it's good to put different things down to encourage everything to grow. Plenty of life in there, but I will scratch all the old rhubarb stalks and leaves up, pop them in the compost bin, pop the manure down. This manure is probably nearly 12 months old now, maybe a little bit less, fresh straight from the horse's bum, the nuggets, and it's broken down nicely. The worms are busy in that bin, and as you can see, we've used quite a bit on our allotments to top some of the beds up, and it's still giving me some of the juices. But as soon as that side's empty, we can make a start on this one. Plenty of life in here. I try and stop the water getting into it so that I get the purest black gold as we can. This will be added to my beds, etc. And the rhubarb during its growing season. I might even treat it to some during the winter. I try not to stand on any of my beds. And we definitely don't want to bury the crowns. Let them sit on top. Just noticed that some of the crowns are even coming to life again now. Just the buds are starting to form, so it's going to cool down soon, so that will soon hold them back. Now that's done, I'll just give those crowns a little bit of liquid feed. And I'll continue to do that throughout the winter and into spring and in the summer, to give myself some really nice rhubarb. When we lived at home as youngsters, my dad's pig pen, the off run of that went straight into the rhubarb patch, and we've never had rhubarb like it, and it's well worth getting that fresh organic material straight from the source. This manure runoff container is now full, so there's probably 200 litres in there. Storm Debbie blew that off completely, so no doubt we got a little bit of rainwater in there, but not too worried. And we're probably up to about there on that one of some of the old manure runoff, but I don't think it matters how old it is, it still has the same content. It smells good, so we'll continue to use it on our growing spaces. It's well worth using a line bin to collect the juices that would normally just flow away. Please remember a thumbs up or a thumbs down for the interactions, that's very important. Leave me a comment on how you look after your rhubarb. Some people dig it up and leave it out on top of the ground over the winter, let the frost get out and then bury it again. I've done that once and it did work really well, and I shared some of the clumps to my fellow plot holders on this site. But yes, leave me a comment, and why not consider subscribing. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.